Awesome.
Before we get into our normal shenanigans, I did want to mention something to the realm in general. So if you're out there, realm listening, as most of you know, Brian, I don't know if you have this infographic ready when we're ready for it or not.
Crazy
But,
thunderstorm coming in, so guys, we'll see
boy.
what's up.
Okay, well let's try to
Sorry.
try to get it done. TFCON is imminent. It is in essentially a month at this point, right? Is it roundabout?
Yeah, about roughly. Yeah,
5
roughly.
weeks.
Around about time.
We are not going to be having any sort of realm party anywhere in the hotel or in the city for several reasons. One, I still don't 100% know what's going to happen with the restrictions.
Yep.
For I'm not going to say the word so we can get our nickel out of this, but
We're not monetized.
well,
say what you want.
Well, at least we won't be in the
Well,
negative.
the COVID restrictions in Baltimore is masked at the moment, and I live an hour from Baltimore, so on the news or whatever I hear a lot of what's happening, and the mayor there has shut stuff down with a quickness if there's a flare up. I mean, much credit to him for taking that initiative. That being said, we didn't want to expend any resources, time, money on something that we weren't 100% sure everybody was going to be able to enjoy. If we're in a conference room or a banquet room and we have to wear a mask the whole time, I don't think that's worth paying for in that level. So it stinks because I'm an hour from there, but at the same time, I think we can still have a good time, and there's going to be common spaces to gather. I just don't know how that's going to work. As far as a rock box, we didn't do anything. We had some ideas, but at the same time, what happens if something gets canceled? What happens if it takes an extra 3 months to get something? Because as everyone here knows, logistics is a nightmare across the globe for several reasons. So I think this year's just going to be a chill year. We have a couple shirt ideas we're floating that will be available in Teespring. Hopefully we'll have those the end of the week and can get those put up on Teespring. Not necessarily con shirts, but some new Realm stuff. Then it's easy for everybody to get just through the Teespring site. So hopefully everyone understands, kind of our I guess, position on this. I think we all still plan to be there and still plan to have a good time. We're just not going to have, our own thing to do. But there's plenty of space to do our thing, in the hotel, as long as, they let us do that. And I think Brian's got a couple of things to show real quick, because if you don't know this, not only is TFCon that weekend, but that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's the Baltimore Comic-Con. I think it's like a 5-10 minute walk.
Yeah.
But you do need to be aware here of what Brian's going to cover here.
Yeah, so for Baltimore Comic-Con, they are actually saying, you can read this whole thing, but basically, in short, wear a mask, there's no exceptions. And also, you either have to provide proof of vaccination or proof of a negative COVID test within 72 hours of attendance. So they're being
just think of those
strict.
lines. Those lines are going to be nuts
Pretty strict.
to
And
show
then
everything.
For TFCon, this is as of yesterday, so I haven't gone back to their website to check, but right now they are only saying masks are mandatory. They haven't expanded any other requirements as of right now, but as Chris had mentioned, the mayor of Baltimore is pretty strict when it comes to this stuff, so keep your eyes open, go to the site, like the TFCon Facebook page, because they'll give you all that information and stuff in there as well.
Yeah, and that is, I mean, we give that people who put that on a lot of shit, but obviously we're appreciative that they do the event, which kind of gave us a jumping point for where we are with this. But they do have that health and safety link on their page, so shows
The important thing is we're trying to do this as safe as possible. So even though we're not doing those usual realm, festivities that we usually do at TFCon, we're all going to be there. We're all still going to be able to gather and have a good time, and in whatever environment that may be. So just don't let that deter you from having a good time.
Yeah, and after 2 years of this shit, almost, I think it's going to be great to just see each other again,
Getting
hang out.
together, yes.
Yeah, we would like to go all out and do what we normally do, but I think just seeing each other and gathering together, having a couple of drinks, chilling, and I think that's going to be well worth it for us for now. And you know,
Dude,
next year we go fucking hard. You know what I mean? We go hard next year. You know.
Yep.
That'll be my pinky promise to the realm is if 2022.
If we all make it.
Yeah. We're gonna do something.
Yeah, it's gonna be off the hook.
something
We're gonna do it when we definitely know that we're gonna be good. Oh yeah, we're gonna be good.
Fish fry at Chris's house.
Well, that may be this weekend actually. Yeah. So, I hope everybody understands our position, like I said, and just wanted to publicly kind of let you know what you probably had figured out at this point, because by this point we would probably almost be done and begging for your money for the rock box. In a normal situation, but logistics and restrictions and such a sliding scale we're working off of. So
it was tough for us because we really waited to the end of the line, and we're like, well, we got to come up with a decision, So.
I mean, we could have done we could have rented I don't know what you call it, a banquet hall, not a hall, but a room in a restaurant.
Oh yeah,
but it was only for 20 people, and then what if you're the 21st person? That's what came to my mind. Is why do I get to be? Why am I more important than somebody else to be at the event? So I just think if we can't gather in mass, then we'll.
I'm sure there's a big parking lot, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you want to be outside that time.
I mean, even at times when. Even at times when we've met up.
It's not Ohio, is it? Do I got to cross the river?
We're a toy gang.
Get Riz's gun?
It's fine. You only have to be able to outrun all the Comic-Con people, and we'll be good.
That's right. Chan, what were you saying?
I was just going to say, even times when we've met up for smaller conventions, we've easily 20 of us have filled a restaurant reservation.
No doubt.
Without a question.
Man.
So,
And the main thing is, this last time we got together, our party was shut down in a half hour. So
that's because of the snitches. That's what.
Well, that was
the
snitches. That's the thing.
We're
go
too
big
hard.
for any kind of hotel room.
Yeah.
So we need
we need a whole hotel.
We need a room. We're at the point we need a room or a hall or something. So
and trust me, I looked. I mean, I think Brian kind of scoured a bit too, and there's just really nothing there. Airbnb doesn't do rentals for parties anymore due to some horrible things that have people have left places in disarray. Yeah. So I think maybe Baltimore's is not the place to do it because there's not any. And I will tell you guys, I inquired about renting how where they'll normally show the Transformers movies and do the third party panel, a room like that for 4 hours. And at the hotel that we're staying at, they gave me a quote of $8,000.
Wow! For 4 hours.
And that would involve food and drink. But I don't know. We could have, we'd have had to split it by however many people, and then,
people can't make it.
Exactly. Or what if they cancel it and they's like, well, we've kept your 50% deposit and you can put it towards a future event. Well, I'm not going to be back in Baltimore for a future event.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. But we crunched the numbers, guys. We crunched the numbers of scenarios, and this is the best we could come up with, guys.
It's gonna be a good time.
I just want to see everybody. We're all together, and
trust me. Can't wait.
Can't wait to see everybody.
Still can't wait.
Yeah.